The Monster Project is an indie found footage horror film, and it has an interesting premise, but it's really let down by its actors and, some of the problems with the genre itself.
We all love a good horror story. We like to pretend that monsters are real.
The Monster Project. Scene 1, take 1.
But what if they truly exist, living amongst us?
I understand you wish to conceal your identity for your protection.
Not my protection. Yours.
So right off the bat, you get one of the sure ways to make you dislike a found footage movie. And that's to have the off-screen cameraman be really annoying. And he is very annoying. And thankfully later on there's like multiple cameras. But for the first third especially of the film, the cameraman is so annoying. And it's odd because you can tell that all of his lines were delivered later because they don't sound the same as the lines of the people that are on the camera. So it feels like that you have this guy in the sound booth saying, okay, it'll now say this. Like, okay, I'll say that. Oh yeah, that's funny. And it's like, that's really stupid. Just don't do that. Just stop. Just don't talk for a while, maybe. And, there's the whole idea that they're trying to make this YouTube channel which has they're hunting for monsters, and it's fake. But then the one guy just had a bright idea of, hey, how about I make a Craigslist ad and try to get some people that think they're real monsters. And of course, they are real monsters. Uh-oh. And this the setting is kind of cool, because when they get to the house, which is already kind of like a haunted house, then they bring these three monsters in, they interview them. The interview portion of the film was my favorite part of the film. But the setup beforehand, there's just so much drama between all the characters, which is pointless. It's you didn't have to have this drama. You didn't have to have this argument between them. There's one character is a drug addict that's kind of recovering, but maybe not. And one character, there were a couple, but the one left for some weird reason. No one knows why. And now he comes back and he wants to be together, but the woman's like, "You left me. Oh no, I'm not gonna leave with you." And then you have the cameraman, the friend that's annoying in the whole movie, and it's I just didn't like any of that. And then once the shit hits the fan, and they realize that, oh, they are monsters. And I think that a lot of stuff is tough to see. You can't really see what's going on. And the ending is really ridiculous. And they also have a really bad Bagul scare at the end. But my favorite part is when they're interviewing the people. And the interviews are really kind of cool. You have the vampire, and they play with the vampire rules a bit. And you have a skinwalker, a werewolf, and they play with those rules a little bit. And then you have a girl that's possessed by a demon. And the most annoying thing for me in horror films is that if you create a set of rules, especially if they're a common trope of a monster, and you change up those tropes, and then you break that immediately, it's stupid. One of the biggest things is, slight spoiler, but the Skinwalker, he is a Native American guy, and he has a policeman, and he has a body cam, and multiple times they'll switch to body cam, and later on, he is now in full werewolf mode, but they still sometimes do the body cam, and it's how is the body cam still on? He's not wearing any clothes anymore. But also the thing that, the common werewolf thing, where allergic to silver, and that if he cuts someone, that they'll turn into a werewolf too. And that starts to happen, but then they set up before that a skinwalker you become a skinwalker by killing a family member or something like that. But they break the rule right away, but now he's becoming a skinwalker. And the vampire is living in society as a tattoo artist, and it's kind of a cool idea because she kind of licks the blood from the tattoo, and that's her payment. It's her part of her payment for doing the tattoo. But then when the stuff goes down, she becomes a pure monster vampire, And like the demon, there's some cool stuff with that, but then once the demon comes out, it's just full CGI, and it's not good CGI, and it's stupid. The movie just really doesn't have that many redeeming factors. Like, I like the interviews are the best parts of the film, but the rest of it surrounding it is just kind of stupid and not really worth your time. Like, I'd probably give it like a 5 out of 10 or something like that. It's not a good film. If you like found footage horror films, you might find some things to enjoy in it, but I wouldn't recommend it. So thanks for watching, and check out my other review playlist around my head. Subscribe to me over here. Thanks.